Negativa Rolé, classic capoeira. No other art really has it. They may have movements similar, but they don't really use it like capoeira does. It's very unique. It's a fundamental part of capoeira, almost like Jinga, you know. It's just really important to negate, to escape, also to transition or translate through the Negativa with the Rolé, yeah? So we're going to look at that. Now people may say, not doing it right. Sorry, there isn't really a right. It may be right for your teacher or your style. There's different ways to do it. Do you know the different ways, and do you know what they mean or what you can do with them? So just because you've got your legs straight, say, that's dangerous. Yeah, you could get it stamped on. Okay, but you could be intentionally putting it there to either look like you weren't very aware, as a trap, in other words, or literally just stick it out for someone to trip over. But a more efficient way is, I'll show you different, yeah. So look, from Jinga, let's say you're doing Jinga. Negativa. Okay, so this is the efficient, modern way, yeah? But it could be like that. Okay? Efficient. Now, two ways to change it, yeah? To change from one to the other. Walk it through. You'll put your weight in the outer hand. Keep looking, keep guard. Bring the feet together. Change the leg. Now change the weight. This is walking, yeah, with the guard here. Bring the legs up. Put the leg out. Change over. Second way. Jump it, yeah? Boom. 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 People coming. Negativa through. Okay, it's quite important, and the time when you change the hands is important. Okay, so for stepping, I withdraw one leg and then put the weight into the other hand. Then I extend the other leg, and then I change hands. Okay? For hopping, what we do is we just transfer the weight momentarily. As we change the legs, the weight goes into to the hand that's already down. And we change the legs, and then we just shift the weight across. Hop, shift the weight across. Hop, shift the weight across. So as we can do it, turning around to every different direction. Moving forwards, backwards. Okay, good. Now, this is very good experimentation. We don't usually do that. We usually do it in conjunction with Rolé, actually. Okay? So again, we don't usually work straight down in the room. So what I want to do now is have a little bit of experimentation of moving, again with different speeds, the Negativa and Rolé in different ways, in different positions, different heights. Okay? Different tempos. Okay? Mainly, you can use a few other movements, but mainly using variations on Negativa Rolé. Real slow, quicker, higher, lower, bigger, smaller. Always watching, always careful. Feel the movement. So now, let's just look at just gently moving it about. You can hop it forward, you can hop it back. You can turn it all around to different degrees. Just the Negativa without the Rolé, okay? So let's have a little look. Negativa. Back. Forward. Changing it to quarters. Changing it to diagonals. You see the diagonals now? You can also obviously turn it 180 degrees. Boom. Boom. So let me just, so you saw I I did the cross, and I did the quarter of the cross, and also do 180 degrees, 180 degrees, 180 degrees. You can indeed hop it 180 degrees. So have a practice now, and remember the efficient modern way: leg bent, foot going down, not like this, not like that, like that. But it can be like that. Just be aware of it, yeah? Be aware of it. Usually it goes with Rolé, okay? So different ways to do it. Angola Regional, never mind. Master the movement, master your body, master what you're doing. Be aware of the space, the other person. So, putting it with Rolé a little bit, yeah? Okay. Let's look. Okay, Jinga. You could, okay, Negativa differente, I call it. Negativa of the front, as opposed to Negativa de lado or Negativa de Angola. Negativa de Angola. Negativa de French. Okay. So, you've done Jinga. Come down to Negativa. Now, this is the directional leg, I call it. Put it, thrust it a little bit the way you want to go. Let's say you want to go over that way a bit. So use the directional leg. Keep looking where you're going. Roll. Jinga. Okay, so naturally you can do it on the spot. Let's just do it on the spot. Hold it on the spot. Okay? So you just need to practice Negativa-Rolé. Now what you get is something amazing fast. Some people are there. They're gonna. So annoying. They've chosen to stop and chat just right. So let's work it a bit. Okay, so you round in. So that's how to get some speed. Now you want to practice that on both sides. Yeah? So that was going to the right. Let's just go across. So you don't have to do it from Jinga. You could do it from here. Boom. But you see, if you leave it like this, you're fine. Maybe you're asking for an attack. Otherwise you're like this, yeah? So, boom. But what I want to do is wind up a bit, wind up, and push up, push up. So, as I said, wind up a bit, and push out. Yeah. Now, because of significant knee injuries, my far better side is the other side. Normally without injury, pretty much the same. Ultra train both sides, yeah? It wasn't a weaker side in that terms really, for not feeling a Negativa-Rolé. But yeah, massive knee constructive surgery, and I could still do it, so most people wouldn't know that I've got an injury. That's being a master. But believe you me, it is a little bit not so good on one side for me. Try again. So on this side, curl up, and on this side, let's do it again. On this side. Okay, so you just got to make it your own, yeah? So let's have a little look with Negativa-Rolé. showing you a bit of speed. Let's do it a little bit more Angola. It's standard. See, that's still Negativa-Rolé. That's still Negativa-Rolé. Okay, make it your own. Know where you're looking, where you're open and closed. The main person I wanted to see and did train with and did teach me Berimbau and did sit on the hodder with Jean Pequeno on one side, Jean Grandier on the other side. But Jean Pequeno du Pastin. Well, the basis of his class, the most practiced thing is Negativa Angola. Negativa Angola, mainly with Habit High, lots of other moves. Let me just say, let's say you were already down there, so already down, okay? Your hands don't go like pressed up in front of you, like they go to the side, like that, like this, but to the side, okay? To the side. Now, in Jean Pequeno's class, you go right to the ground, like that. We're not on the ground, you're just off it, yeah? But I mean really, really super low. And that leg is usually out like that. I quite like to do it like that. Okay? It's right down. Donk. Donk. Ooh. Okay, so I often do it a little bit higher now. Like that. That isn't on the normal way. The normal way is like that. But it can be done like that, okay? So, from the ground, of course, the same sort of thing. From up, just a question of getting down. Okay? From up to down. You find yourself different ways to get down to it, but this is super important. Now, of course, Negativa relates to esquivas, escapes and so on and so forth. These are ways of moving within the game. It is that there's, attack, defense, translation. They're not as clear cut, separated. An owl, supposedly an acrobatic movement, isn't just an escape or a movement to get somewhere or an embellishment. It can be definitely an attack. So many of these moves, hidden ones. As I said, it's the old, I tripped over my leg, Governor. This is all the mums are taking kids to school and at the playgroup. Anyway, let's just try and do this. So what you want to do is get some speed. Now you need to be able to do speed and slow. For the people who can do speed well, you need to practice slow more. For the people who do slow more, you need to practice speed more. Simple. So one thing to get speed is you wind your directional leg in. Remember the directional leg, the more pointier one, the one that's out, not the one that you've got your weight in. So wind it in, so you're making like a ball. Make yourself into a ball, and then you thrust that. Yeah. So you're into a ball, and you thrust that. Now this can obviously be preparation for a sweep. So this leg, instead of keeping this leg in for Rolé, you bring that leg out and sweep. Therefore it can be a sweep, it can be the preparation for a kick, etc. But let's do Negativa-Rolé. So the direction leg pushes out in the direction you want to go. And the other leg stays in, and you're protecting yourself and looking at the same time. So you wind yourself in, start to move over, you come to here. This acts as a defence. Look, you're like this. Slowly, it's like this. And then you can kick, defend, or move up. Okay? So all these things you're aware of, yeah? But now we're doing movement. Okay, but you're aware that the open and close that occurs when you move, and how to open and close, how to change your direction, change it into attack, defense, translation, embellishment, trap. Okay, so now let's work with a bit more speed. Okay, just got to wait for these people. Just going to actually wait for these people a sec. So, of course, important defense and attack, as I've said. So let's say you're here. Okay? Obviously, defend. 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 You know, if needs be. Defend. 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 I say defend, defense, attack. Because yeah, so if someone comes in here, you're defending by moving out of the way, and simultaneously counter-attack. Same to this side. Suddenly you thought someone was here, another person came from here, fine. Someone came from the front. Massive great front kick, flip your nose, okay. Let's go to the side, and kick. Let's move to the side now. Boom. So, where can you defend, attack, open, close, change your position? This is what you're training. And all the moves come out of it. So, yeah, from here. More acrobatic. Some beautiful things that come from it. Look at this. So we do Negativa-Rolé. Okay, it's a nice little move. Swing. This with this leg. So the moves come in and out of this. Make it your own. So you've done the low practice. Now always just do practice with Jinga, from Jinga to Negativa to Rolé. Get up, get down. To kicks. It's more like Angola, that. So do it super fast, different tempos, different music, super slow, everything. Make it your own. Make the levels, the link from the Jinga, from the kicks, back to the ground, back to up. Do some jumps. We'll do some jumps. I'm a bit tired for jumping around now. We're really doing jumps. So let's go. Boom. Boom. Negativa. So yeah, do everything, yeah? Movement. Putting in Negativa-Rolé with singing. Now, my legs is weaker now, so it's difficult for me to do it without hands. Okay, well, let's do it actually with, that was with Negativa but not with Rolé. Let's do it with singing, yeah? Eu não tô angoleiro, eu tô capoeirista completo. Eu não tô angoleiro, eu tô capoeirista completo. Jogo em Angola, jogo em regional, 7 escolas. Jogo em Angola, jogo em regional, 9 famílias. Eu sou angoleiro, eu tô capoeirista completo. Eu não tô angoleiro, eu sou capoeirista completo. Jogo em Angola, jogo em regional, 9 famílias. Jogo em Angola, jogo em regional, 7 escolas. Uhul! It's animal in the sense that it's aware and it's watching, you know, it's defensive, it's evasive, it's predatory, whatever. But it's animal in the sense that it's also instinctual. It's very four-legged. Okay. A lot of it's improvised. There's a few movements that we work with a lot on the ground though, that they're like, if you say, technical movements. Negativa, that means negative. But Master Castillo, the great Angola master, he said, Capoeira tem negativa, mas Capoeira não é negativa, Capoeira é positiva. Capoeira has negative, but Capoeira isn't negative, Capoeira is positive. Okay, so this is a very important movement. The position of negativa, and we work with negativa and Rolé. Rolé is like a little turn. So let me just explain a little bit about this. There's a lot of different negativa positions. Here's one negativa position, okay? Why like this? My knee is closed here, as if like this, for obvious reasons. You don't want to leave the important areas open. Marriage prospects, so. Okay, here, this leg. Do you marriage prospects? Okay, this leg, I like to have this a little bit bent. Okay, if you have your leg like this, then is someone going to break your leg? Okay, by stepping on it or kicking it. Like this, okay, it's slightly to the side. If they step on there, alright, it's not going to be great, but if you go like that, it isn't going to snap in a terrible way. Okay, it's really a problem, like, I mean, we'll do it, okay? So from here, like this, you're quite closed. And there's nothing, that you can vary it. That's negativa still, that's negativa, okay? The different levels of openness. You can use this to draw someone in, and then you counter, okay? But for now, when I'm negative like this is what I call the driving or directional leg. If I want to go there, I don't put my leg here. I'm trying to go there, okay? So I use the driving leg to take me there, okay? Then I'm here. Then I can take my turn. I'm imagining that I'm working with somebody here. So as I turn, I'm watching. Dan, can you come up? And we'll do this as a correspondence. This capoeira is about coordination with someone else, not just your own movement, but how to coordinate with someone else. So we both here. Okay, as we come over, we're both protecting here. If I was open here, he might open to the coccyx, okay? Or wherever. So you're protected here. Either of us could kick and we can defend from here. Okay? As we come over, again, I don't come over like this, because if you strike, come over with a Habaja high, whatever, with the fist, yeah, or with a turn into Habaja high. You know, either from either side, alright? So as we came over, we both guard, they're nice and close. Then to get to there, you have to change to here. Now we have to, exactly, did you see he changed his guard? He was here, he had to change the hand, he didn't just drop the hand like this, he was here, change the guard. So we guard as I come up here, again, I'm not just opening up this for him to kick me, as I come up here, closing here with a knee. That could be a knee strike or just defence. From here, change the guard. And watching, okay, notice both of us are totally watching. Keep the head, if I'm here, I can't see Duncan, can't see the other player. Here, I can just about see, but it's straining my neck, and also if you can do a round kick to the side here, it's going to hit me in the head. Whereas here, if he does that same kick, it's going to hit my arm. It's not nearly as bad as hitting your head. Okay, so we're there. So these are important points. Think all the time about open and closed. Okay, so we're going to do it a little bit more at that pace. Not real fast, not necessarily real slow. What? You started off right, that was good, okay? And then this is your directional leg. Okay, this is the leg you're turning over. Keep that leg there. Right, what you did is you started perfectly, and then you took that back, and then you did a slightly different movement. Which isn't wrong, it's just different, okay? So keep this leg here, and all you do is you're going to turn on this foot. Keep that leg where it is. Okay? Then you end up here, then when you drop, just keep that leg there. If you've kept the leg here, it'll drop in the right position. Then you just take that back to the other diagonal. Here. Keep the leg straight, not completely straight, but straighter on the diagonal. Here, looking, you could come back. You could kick, guard, diagonal, okay? Go for it. Good. That's right. Move that leg a little bit. That's right, protect yourself. Move it to the diagonal. On that angle. That's good. What I want to emphasise is trying to get these points right, and it's not just more than that. The principles I'm trying to get across are really, really essential. Okay, all these principles here, as I was saying about the openness, not looking here. Okay, if I do this, then I'm going to get kicked because the other person's watching me like a hawk. He's taking my eyes off. Bang. Okay, I'm going to be watching. If they attack, I've got to be able to move out of the way. And unless I'm very good, I've got to watch. Okay. As I come down, as I said, my knee's here for a reason, to protect. You've got to think about this. Okay, so we've been working Negativa-Rolé. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to add in one little thing into that. We're going to add in one of the kicks and Havajahai. Okay, so we're going to come here. Instead of doing a complete Rolé, we're going to do a half a step. Then we're going to kick. Okay, we're going to change to the other side. Here. Half a step, kick, change, good, keep looking where you're kicking, head tucked in, Negativa half a Rolé, let me do that, we're just starting, okay, just so for the newcomers, we don't talk, obviously we give attention into the centre, try to be very watchful because it can be dangerous sitting on the outside. Someone might fall into you, it could be a stray kick or whatever, from the safety point of view. From the other point of view, it's like a theatre or a ritual, we're giving the people there our attention. Okay, also with the singing. There's a lot of